Are you ready? They think you could tell me what to do? Do you know who you're talking to? Shout to Triple H. Oh no, I'm gonna get some hate mail for this one. I can already tell you guys in the comments are gonna come down on me for doing this one, but we're doing it. We're doing it. This was one of my very first reactions on YouTube. After I started to make this a reaction channel back in 2020, remember that year? we decided to come in hot, come in a little bit too hot with this one, but it got a lot of attention. Wango Tango, the Nuge. Not gonna say anything about his politics. We're just gonna get into this. All right. What are you doing? What are you doing, Teddy? Teddy Long. We got Teddy Long Nuts over here. What are you doing, my guy? What are you doing? Ugh. Hey, Frank Zappa, you want to get in here? I hated this guy. I really hated him in the 70s. On one hand, I thought he was a great musician. I wish I had him in my band, but I just couldn't stand this guy. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of musicians in the 70s felt the same way.
Ready for a little Wango? Tango!
You look like you've been drinking there, buddy. You good? You good? Are we good? You sure you're all right? Okay. YouTube, don't take this. Please don't take this down for copyright. Please. I need this to stay up. I need my viewers to see this. Oh no. Oh no. Wango Tango! The Rock. My baby likes to roll. My baby sitting dance all night. My baby got no control. Wango Tango! Oh no, oh no. Okay! Listen, here's the deal. We already did this on this channel. It was one of the first 3 reactions that we did. So I'm not going to get too deep into the lyrics since we've already covered it, but I'm just going to react to this performance. Just crazy. Just he was just crazy. Let's just put it that way. Man, I thought that in the 2000s we saw a lot of crazy behavior, but I wasn't there in the 70s. Oh my God, what was it like, Frank Zappa? It was everything that you could have imagined it was, and a lot worse that was not covered. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff also that, you know, flew under the radar, and I'm sure I'm not going to comment on any of that. You know, we're not going to talk about Hollywood. We're not going to talk about politics. Not right here. You want all that? You can go to Joe Rogan. Hold up! Hold up, baby! Woo! He knows he wants. He knows he wants a little bit of that Wango Tango. You know, that's it. He wants to get down. He likes to get down. I like to get down. Frank Zappa, did you like to get down? Listen to every one of my lyrics. You're not going to necessarily like them, but you will appreciate them now. We'll see about that. These guys don't appreciate anything these days. What? 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 My name's Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? Gotta get a beer. What? Another beer. What? Oh my God! Look at his eyes. Do you want to behave like that, kids? You want to grow up to behave like this? Keep that in mind. If you're, especially if you're my age, you're having kids or you're thinking of having kids. Yeah, most of the guys my age already got like 2 or 3 kids by now. I fantasize and I pretend my face What? 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 Ooh, yeah. He's drunk. He's drunk. He is gone. He is gone. Woo. How is this allowed on TV? If Lorne Michaels on Saturday Night Live saw this on his show, what would he say, Frank Zappa? What do you think he would say? He told this guy to get the hell off the air. Yeah, I would imagine so. He wasn't too fond of Frank either. I thought we had it bad in the 90s with the hives, you know, in the 2000s with the hives, with the Strokes. But those guys didn't party nearly as hard. Like, I love the Hives. I saw them last week. They're a fantastic band. Amazing band. But did they party like these guys partied? Not quite.
That's right, baby!
Baby! What?
So I got to slide it home.
What? Don't freeze on me.
For a clean garage.
What?
A sweet.
Why are you screaming for that? Why are you screaming for that? Look at his eyes. Look this show, the Midnight Special. This was one of the top shows of the 70s. I can imagine the producers of this show had a lot of situations. Let's just say that. Ooh, you try to blind us with the camera angle, with the strobe lighting, man. Today they could get sued for that, man. But this was the 70s. This was the Wild West. Hey, they were having a good time. Probably a couple of those white pills were on the set too, I'd imagine. Those are all right. Not today. Not today. Not this guy. Not today. Not happening. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. You can't tell me this guy's well. You can't tell me this guy's mentally and physically well. Frank Zappa, what did you think of band members that behaved like this? You could either catch the window seat or the aisle on a bus going back to Los Angeles. And that's too sad. That's why I chose this. Out of all the bands that I've ever reacted to, that's why I chose this guy as my co-host. And he's the best co-host that I've ever had. He cut out a lot of that. Yes, he cut out a lot of that, Brand. He cut out a lot. It's TV. They got to keep it rolling. Look at the crowd. Look at the crowd. The crowd's probably still wasted. They'll cheer for anything at this point. Any rock and roll star that talks about groupies, that talks about misogynist things that you can't say now. Yeah. You look at the crowds in the 70s. You are gonna see some shit. That I'll tell you. Here we go. See, nowadays you can't even bang your head. People stop banging their heads at these concerts. I'll tell you why. Because of CTE, concussions. Like all the stuff that they're saying about concussions. Thank you, Boston University. All the stuff that they say about concussions, which I have a degree from. Make of that what you will. Everything they're saying about concussions now. Nobody bangs their head anymore like we used to back in the day. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Why are they behind him? Why? Like would Weird Al have these guys in his band? No. Take me home. Let's go. Okay. Hey. Are we going on or what? What are we doing? What are we doing here? What the actual fuck are we doing? Hey, Frank, you want to take us home?
Hello, people, I'm Bobby Brown.
Look at the crowd. Frank's out. Is there anything you can tell me about crowds in the 70s? They were absolutely fantastic. That was my scene in L.A. You know, those were my fans. They would applaud anything we did. Yeah. And they were not annoying. They didn't overscream. They did not like if you watch Harry Styles on SNL, he could not get through the performance. The crowd would not let him cook. I don't like when the crowd is like that, you know? Just let them cook. Let him get through what he needs to get through, you know? It's a tough performance. Thank you for checking us out. I've talked too much today. Thank you for checking us out. This has been Duke Reacts. You like what you see? You want to come back next week for more 70s music videos? Leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I got no corporate sponsor behind me. I don't have to control what I say. I can say what I want. I've never censored a word on this channel. Thank you for checking us out. Have a good day. I'm good.